WAGTOB?
WAGTOB.
WAGTOB. WAGTOB to me means giving back. Giving back to something that gave to you. And that's the most important thing. I mean, that's the reason why we're doing this.
What in the St. George is WAGTOB? I'm glad you asked.
We always give to our Barons.
Well, WAGTOB is going to be a new giving society here at Blue Ridge, and the goal of which is to increase alumni support for athletics. Every member of WAGTOB, dependent on their donorship level, will receive some WAGTOB branded gear. I'm really excited about what we have this year. We have stickers. We also have Imperial rope hats. So it's a high quality hat. It's got the cool little rope on it that you see a lot nowadays. We also were able to get a really fantastic partnership with the brand Johnny O, which is kind of like a little bit more surfer style gear, beach style gear. So we have some Johnny O polos as well as Johnny O quarter zips. And then even better, which I'm excited about personally, we have some Carhartt gear.
One of the legendary fundraising mechanisms in the last 100 years or so amongst really well-known American schools is something amazing that they've done at Clemson, I think, since the 1930s. And it's IPTAY, I-P-T-A-Y. And it was a very simple notion that has, over the last, gosh, now what, almost 100 years, 90 or so, grown into an incredibly powerful cultural and financial vehicle for Clemson. Clemson found itself with robust sports teams, and they wanted to be sure that those great teams had the resources, the basic resources that each team needed in order to have great seasons and to do their best. And it was about the impact that sports can have on that student body and on that school family. Our opportunity, our big idea with WAGTOB is to model the IPTAY model. It could grow into being an incredibly important part of our Baron Fund and how we fund the school's annual operations each year. And I'm particularly grateful, we all are, grateful to our Alumni Leadership Council for the genesis of this really good idea.
So the thing that's exciting about the athletic program is that they've had so much success. I mean, the basketball program is spectacular. Cade Lemke's done a phenomenal job. The football team winning, the state championship under Clint, which is exciting. I was here. The lacrosse game at St. Anne's Belfield when Blue Ridge beat them on their home field to win the state championship. I mean, the teams that they were beating was amazing. That to me shows that the athletics is such an integral part of the experience, of the Blue Ridge experience.
We get to take our guys, and put them on big stages in all different parts, of the region to play against some of the best, and with those games, there's travel costs. Because of the support that we get here at Blue Ridge, we get to play those games, right? We get to play against, teams in the top 25 in the nation, probably 2 or 3 times every year. We have an unbelievable coaching staff, right? A coaching staff that is able to work with these guys, throughout the season. That's not normal. The fact that they work here, they live here, and now they can coach 9 months out of the year and help these guys get better. They want to grow on the court and they want to be able to play at the next level. But what we see is a great opportunity to help them grow, because one day not only are they going to be a college basketball player, but more importantly they're going to be a husband, a father, a member of a community, and that's to be able to take on a big role in impacting those lives. It's huge.
So any donation makes a massive difference, be it at the lowest level where you're helping us tape some ankles and get the boys out there to practice, or at the highest where you may be making an away trip or a hotel stay possible. Because Baron Fund Athletics covers all of the gas in our buses, all of the balls that our teams use, and everything in the weight room. So every level of donor ends up making a tremendous impact on the experience of every single boy here in St. George.